Okay, this video is going to provide some tips and strategies to help you play the new PGA Tour 2K23 a lot easier and let you master the swing method. The new thing with this game is to the right hand corner, you have this 3-click swing mechanic, okay? And the way it works, you can watch the tutorial, but this video is supposed to serve as a strategy, and it's going to be simple. I'm going to show you the way I play it that helps me score pretty good in this game, and kind of goes like this. All right, very simple to do. This is where you look at the right hand corner. You got the swing here. You hold it once for your power, and then when you release it, that establishes the swing power. Then you got 2 more clicks to go. You got to click on the top part, which is the swing path, and then you got to catch it on the way down, which is the club face. It's called timing in this game. So the top part is a swing path, which is your launch angle or your launch direction, and then the bottom, the timing, think of it as your club face. And on the bottom left of the screen there, I have my laptop screen open to the ball flights. This new method of swinging allows you to play all types of ball flights, okay? So I'll just demonstrate. So that's kind of straight because I hit 12 o'clock and then I hit 6 o'clock. You can see up and down. That's a straight shot. Now we'll try to do something else. We'll try to push it, okay? And then try to catch it coming back. So I'll hold it down, power. I messed up, so I'll straight again. But the idea here is I'm making this video to give you guys a little bit of a strategy and how you should approach using this 3-click. I think you should go for the right side first. See how I did that? Go for catching it on a push first, because then you can decide afterwards what you can catch it on. So if you know a push is coming out, on the bottom left hand of the screen there, the laptop picture, you're swinging out to the right, number 8. Well, you want to make sure you catch it back to the center by hitting a 7 if you can. That will cause it to hook back. But if it's not too bad of a push, you can still hit dead center to make it draw softly. So let's try to do that. Like that, see? Knowing that I didn't go that far off to the right, I'm just going to try to draw it back softly. So it's a reaction time. Now let's say I miss, I'm a little late on pushing for the push and I end up pulling it. So watch what happens here. So if I pull it, see, I pull it pretty bad, but I recover because I know that I pulled it, so I better have the club face open to make the ball come back down the middle. So the ball, you can react like that. So my strategy when I play this mode, go for the push and then turn it back down the middle. And it's a nice draw, or a big draw for that one. And if you're slow on your timing, you're going to catch it late, bring it back down the middle with a pole cut. And in this diagram, it's called a pole slice. This to me resembles golf more realistically. Or you can shoot for that and say, hey, I'm going to do a pull fade, so I'll just do it here. Wait for the lateness and then come back, and there you go, pull fade a little bit. But my strategy to make it a little bit more forgiving and hit more fairways is I would imagine instead of lining up dead center, aim just left a little bit, and then play for the first push if you can. If you can catch it, great. And then turn it over. So that's what I do here. Play for the push, and then turn it over, and I'm down the middle of the fairway. And let's say I really mess up and instead of just doing a push, I really push it hard right by pushing it too early. See, so like that. That's too bad. I mean, sometimes you can get away with that because if you can close the face, it'll just come back down the middle. But that's a terrible swing though. See that? So I pushed it really hard to the right, brought right back down the middle, and I'm on the fairway. And in this way, you'll hit more fairways and you'll score better. So that's my trick here. And because let's say that you're playing for that push, but your timing's bad, so you went way right. Well, there's your penalty. You went for a push slice. And when you play the other method, which is the analog stick, I think that's too simplified. I mean, in golf, you don't hit it straight down the middle every time. Ball flights have curves. You don't just go straight down. So to score well, you need to hit more fairways and actually have the ball go where you want, right? So this is a dead center where I'm aiming, right? Let's say that's the center of the fairway. You know you want the ball to be there, but we're going to play with a strategy where we're going to go for a push first because that gives us more time to react. So I offset a little bit to the left. Now let's say I catch my push correctly. Well, then I have a lot more time for the timing to be caught. So a push would be, to the top right corner. Well, I messed up. I want to get the ball to start to the right, and with that, I have a much more arc distance to try to catch it to go straight or just slightly bleed to the right. Because this is center, and then this is offset a little bit. So center, then offset. So you offset to the left edge of the fairway, and know that your whole goal is to be in the fairway. So you're going to go start with the push, and you can even have it bleed to the right, and you're still in the fairway. You see that? By doing this method, you have much more room for reaction time. When you have more time to react, you're going to get better results. Because if you play for the pole, you have a short distance to catch the next action. So this is center, go back to the left. This is offset. This is center, and this is offset. Play for the push first. Get your power set up, push, then react. So since I hit a good push, I don't need to draw it back hard. I just hit it, let it be a straight push, and that's a fairway. Let's do that again. And I caught the timing a little bit bad because I shouldn't let it push out, but still, I'm still on the fairway because I aimed left, and I had some room on the left side. I just hit a little draw, and I'm safe. The thing is, if you hit a really bad push, that's when you want to close the face and bring it back. And you have more time to figure that out, because imagine this being an analog clock, and you end up pushing it at 2 o'clock. You have so much arc to decide and react and say, oh, my ball's going to go way right. Let me make sure I close the face. So let me try to demonstrate that. It takes some practice, but once you get this down, it's really fun to play. See that? Because I hit 2 o'clock, I better make sure my face closes a lot to come back down the middle. And that right there, I saved the shot just by reaction time. You see? I didn't close the face enough. Based on the swing path going so far right, I need to close the face a lot more to save it. That's why the strategy is to go for the push first, because then you'll have more time to react. Just like that. Down the middle. And then remember, I'm offset already. So with this offset, if my path is late and I actually get down the center, then I can just fade it back. If I'm late and I get a pull, then I gotta cut it back down the middle. So let's pretend I'm late. You see that? It's still down the middle, just a little short because it was a bad hit. I think this is a much better representation of golf. So give it a shot. Leave a comment if I helped you. Okay? Thanks for watching.